their currency. Franklin used the junto as a private consulting firm, a think tank, and he bounced ideas off the other members so he could write and print better pamphlets. Franklin eventually founded the first subscription library in America, writing that it would make, quote, the common tradesmen and farmers as intelligent as most gentlemen from other countries. Not to mention, give him access to whatever books he wanted to buy. Genius. By the 1730s, Franklin was riding down an information superhighway of his own construction, and the constant stream of information made him a savvy politician in Philadelphia. A celebrity and an entrepreneur who printed both a newspaper and an almanac, Franklin had collected a few enemies by the time he ran for the position of clerk of the General Assembly, but he knew how to deal with them. As clerk, he could step into a waterfall of data coming out of the nascent government. He would record and print public records, bills, vote totals, and other official documents. He would also make a fortune, literally printing the state's paper money. He won the race, but the next election wasn't going to be as easy. Franklin's autobiography never mentions the guy's name, but when Franklin ran for his second term as clerk, one of his colleagues delivered a long speech to the legislature lambasting him. Franklin still won his second term, but his critic truly pissed him off. In addition, this man was, quote, a gentleman of fortune and education, who Franklin believed would one day become a person of great influence in the government. So, Franklin knew he had to be dealt with. Franklin set out to turn his hater into a fan, but he wanted to do it without, quote, paying in. Franklin's reputation as a book collector and library founder gave him a standing as a man of discerning literary taste. Much more about why you do what you do. In psychology, it's well known that the cart of behavior often gets before the horse things. For instance, let's imagine Justin Bieber. You feel that? That's your attitude toward Justin Bieber. It's a cascade of associations and feelings just zipping along inside your neural net. Let's try a couple more. Blueberry cheesecake. See? Nice, huh? And, total nuclear apocalypse. So that thunderhead of brain activity is telling you how you feel about that thing that I just said. And you have to ask yourself, how did you form that attitude? For many things, your attitudes came from your actions, and that led to observations that led to explanations that then led to beliefs. It's sort of like saying your actions tend to chisel away at the raw marble of your persona, carving into being the self you experience day to day. I mean, it doesn't feel that way.